welcome back to Starfish Sea Fishing. I've come up to North Anglesey today. I'm on a rock mark near Amlwch. We're going to be fishing for conger eels. I did want to go to the Saltwater Bay side, but unfortunately there's 40-mile-an-hour winds on the other side of the island, so I've come here to get some shelter. We're going to get some big baits out, try and get some conger eels. Let's get on with the fishing. Get straight into the rigs we're going to be using tonight. We're going to be using a single 8/0 hook, 150-pound mono for the bite and trace on a very small 80-pound line running ledger. Nothing to it. I'll be using a mixture of grip leads and plain leads, casting out far, casting in close, medium casts until I find the conger and where they're staying. So the reels we're going to be using today, as always, rock marks, slosh 30s, absolutely love them, absolutely bulletproof reel, 30-pound line, 80-pound shock leaders. And tonight we have two new toys to upgrade my old rods, two Century Tip Tornado Sports Graphics. We've got an assortment of baits tonight: squid, blueies, herring and joey mackerel. So I'm going to start off chucking some little joey mackerel out quite close in. Very simple to bait up. All I do, take a little bit of the tail off for the conger, take a little bit of the nose off, go through the back of the fish, take your little single hook. Now I like to mount it just at the back of the head, because it's a single hook, not a pennel, just sort of in the middle of the fish, well, about a quarter up. Bury the line in the back, and then just bait elastic up. We'll just bind this together. Very simple baits. I only like single hooks with congers. You can use pennels by all means, but I find congers take the bait quite deeply. So that's the type of bait I use for conger. Just a single hook. You can use pennels if you wish, but a hook at the back if you're going to do that. I find congers tend to take the baits quite deeply, and trying to get one hook out's bad enough with a conger, never mind trying to get two out. I think that's ample for tonight. We'll get this cast out. I've got my landing net with me tonight. See, I'm on my own. There's no swell on tonight. Conditions are actually perfect to get down to where I'm going to land the fish. Now, if you can see down there, there's the conditions. Quite good. Next bait we're going to be throwing out, little bluey. Just take the head and tail off, half the head, half the tail. Usually take some squid, wrap it together. So I took the head and tail off. I'm going to make a little slit up the back for the mono to go in. We'll place the hook in. I'm going to take some squid. We've just lost. I'll find another one. I'm going to take some squid. I'm going to bind all this together, and this will be a sort of squid and a bluey wrap, so to speak. Not the best, but it's what conger eat. So we'll bind the bluey and squid together. We'll leave a little bit of bait at the front of the hook. That's a bit excessive, so we'll trim that down a little bit. And that's your bluey and squid wrap. So hopefully this will take the conger. Next bait, bluey and squid wrap. Set the hook just at the end of the bait, single hook. We'll throw this out about 30 yards again. and leave it out there. This time I'm going to be using a plain lead. So you can see the type of ground we're going to be fishing today. Very, very rough ground. We really have to take my time on the rock here to get down to where I'm going to land the fish. I've had a few little bites already, but definitely dogfish, because if them reels don't go screaming off, it's a dogfish. So when fishing rough ground off the rocks, you've got to have spike boots. I'll show you them now. If you haven't got spikes in, you shouldn't be down on rocks like this. Fishing and filming in the dark's never the best, so I do apologise for the quality. I've had a few dogfish bites so far on my first cast. I might put the other rod out now and get 2 out. I'm fishing 3 hours down, 2 hours up on the flood, and hopefully we'll get a conger eel. I've had some good conger eels at this mark in the past, so we've got to fight through the little ones to get to the big ones sometimes, so you never know what's going to happen. So while I'm waiting for some bites, I've got my ratchet set so I can hear the bites. I don't physically have to see them, which is always another bonus for setting your ratchet. What sort of rigs do you use for conger fishing? What sort of hooks do you use? What sort of baits do you prefer? Let me know in the comments down below. Next bait out, we're going to try a little herring. I'm going to try a little bit further out with this cast. So I think the main problem tonight is 15-minute cast, pulling the baits back in, hook's completely bare, the baits are gone. So I assume the crabs are on the march down at this mark today. Well, the bites have been quite slow tonight, but I finally hit my target. I've got a conger, not the world's biggest, probably about 3.5, 4 pound probably. I haven't got any gloves on tonight. First little fish out tonight. So I've hit my target tonight. I've got a conger, not a massive one by any means. Only, I wouldn't even weigh him, probably 3.5, 4 pound, maybe 3. Bites have been really slow really. The tide just started to flood, finally got a bite. I have had bites through the night, but they've been really gentle. I think there's a fair few of these down there today. But as I said before, you've got to fight through the little fish to get to the big ones. Let's get him back. Well, we'll take one last look at him and get him back in. Well, that's enough now, everyone. I've left the fishing mark. It's just getting unfishable down there now. 7 hours fishing, 1 bite, 1 fish. Not the best fishing session in the world, but if you're not out, you're not catching. See you again.